Hello everyone, my name is Aarti and you're watching HW News. Breaking news at this moment is coming in from Delhi, where Congress workers are staging protest across Delhi. They are taking to streets and also inside the parliament. They are flashing posters of Sonia Gandhi and are protesting in support of Sonia Gandhi, the Congress chief, who has been called by the Enforcement Directorate for questioning today. Yes, that's right. Sonia Gandhi, the Congress chief, has been called by Enforcement Directorate for questioning today. She was earlier also called by the ED for questioning in case related to the National Herald scam case. Now, National Herald scam, this is what the petitioners are claiming, whereas on the other hand, the Congress claims that there is no scam in it. However, there are three entities which are associated with it: Young India Limited, Associated Journals Limited, as well as National Herald case. So, these three entities are somewhat related to this entire National Herald case, and Congress, especially the Gandhi family, is connected to it, and the ED officials are now questioning the Gandhi family members in connection with it. Not only the Gandhi family but also several other members of the Congress party were also questioned in this regard. Last month, if you remember, former Congress president and current Wayanad MP of the Congress party, Rahul Gandhi, was also questioned by the ED for as much as 40 hours. That is what he was questioned for. And now Sonia Gandhi has been called for questioning. Sonia Gandhi was also in fact called for questioning last month in the month of June, but she cited her ill health, her poor health. She was hospitalized, and that is why her team sought extension and her team sought more time to appear before the ED officials. There are reports that today Assistant Directors of Enforcement Directorate, these are the officials who will question Sonia Gandhi. They will question her about her connection with the Young India Limited when she became a director in Young India Limited. There are reports that they might also question her about her links with Associated Journals Limited. So they have also sort of prepared a list of 50 questions that they will be asking to Sonia Gandhi. However, there are also reports that Sonia Gandhi, since she is not keeping well, she has cited poor health, she will be allowed to take along with her one person who will carry her medicines. However, her lawyer will not be allowed to join the probe as she answers the question by the Enforcement Directorate officials. So, this is what the report is. Sonia Gandhi will alone face the questioning by ED officials. She will not be assisted by her lawyer. She will not be accompanied by her lawyer, but one person who is carrying her medicine has been allowed to go in with her in the ED office. Meanwhile, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra and Rahul Gandhi, both of them this morning reached her residence at Akbar Road, and they accompanied Sonia Gandhi to the ED office. Congress also at several parts across the country have planned protests. They are continuously protesting against the decision of the ED to call Sonia Gandhi for questioning. Apart from that, in Delhi specifically, the Congress has also planned huge protest, and the protest is still going on as we speak right now. And as I said, from Congress headquarters to ED office, this is what the protest route looks like. Senior Congress leaders are also joining this protest. Not only the AICC members but also chief ministers of the Congress ruled states are also reportedly going to join this protest, and several senior leaders of the party, including Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, who is the leader of the party in Lok Sabha, KC Venugopal, who is the Rajya Sabha MP, DK Shivkumar from Karnataka, and several other tall leaders of the Congress party from across the country are in Delhi, and they are protesting against Sonia Gandhi's ED questioning. As I said, from Congress headquarters to the ED office, this is what the march route looks like. Meanwhile, Delhi police has said that there has been no permission sought by the Congress party to hold such a protest, and that is why they have deployed heavy security along that route. They have also placed barricades on the routes that lead to the ED office, as well as they have issued direction for the traffic diversion. So this is what is happening. Meanwhile, Congress has intensified the protest, not only out on the street but also inside the parliament. We have seen that visuals coming in where Congress MPs stooped down in the veil, and they also held posters of Sonia Gandhi, and they condemned the ED questioning of Sonia Gandhi. Earlier this morning, Congress party spokesperson Pawan Khera held a press conference along with Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot, where they said that Sonia Gandhi's ED questioning is nothing but political vendetta, and they also said this is being done to silence the opposition parties. Ahead of Sonia Gandhi's questioning, several members of the opposition parties also gathered in the parliament, and they issued a notice or issued a letter in support of Sonia Gandhi and decrying the alleged misuse of central agencies at the hand of Modi government. At least 12 members from the opposition parties have signed on it. It includes DMK, Shiv Sena, RJD. It also surprisingly includes TRS, that is Telangana Rashtra Samiti, and several other such opposition parties. 12 of them, to be precise, have signed this letter in support of Sonia Gandhi. Interestingly, such a solidarity of the opposition members, such a letter from the opposition members did not come out when Rahul Gandhi was called for questioning. At that point of time, it was the Congress organization alone that was protesting out on the street against the ED questioning of Rahul Gandhi. But this time, since Congress President Sonia Gandhi has been called for questioning by the Enforcement Directorate, the opposition members have also decried the alleged misuse of the ED at the hands of Modi government, and they have also slammed ED for the questioning of Sonia Gandhi. Now, this entire issue of National Herald scam, I had earlier in a video had explained what exactly it is, but let me tell you in a brief. There have been allegations of misproportionate assets, misappropriation of assets on Sonia Gandhi as well as Rahul Gandhi, who are directors of the Young India Limited company who took over the Associated Journals Limited. There are allegations that they bought 2,000 crores of property for 50 lakh rupees. So there is an allegation of misappropriation of assets on them, and regarding that, the ED will question Sonia Gandhi today. Well, that is what the update is. The Congress workers are protesting out on the street in Vihar Chowk. Some of the Congress workers who are protesting there have been arrested by the Delhi police. What happens next? As I said, the Congress continues to protest throughout the country. Throughout the day, the Congress party will protest. So what happens next? We will update you about that as and when the day progresses and as and when the updates come to us. Do let us know what you think about this in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www